Hi everyone. I've just finished reading a biography about the celebrated Mexican painter Frida Kahlo. And like a great many other people, I am in awe of her art, but in many ways, more than that, I'm in awe of her originality and her zest for being original and for using that originality to create. I've been sitting here thinking about Frida Kahlo and about other original creative people, other geniuses who create, but more importantly, about geniuses of which Frida Kahlo was undoubtedly one, who shun what everybody else is doing and they go off the rails, as it were, and create along lines that they believe are right. Thinking about it, as I've been doing, something strikes me, and it's this. All the champions that society holds in their great pantheon on pedestals are people who went against the grain. They swam upriver when they were expected to be flushed down it. They did things differently. They saw things differently. They behaved differently. And at first, they were knocked down and scorned and scolded and told they'd never amount to anything because what they were doing was different. This certainly goes for writers so often, and painters so often, and other creatives, but it does as well with politicians and all kinds of other people who make it into the limelight in culture and other spheres of life. What strikes me as just so fascinating is that our own society expects us to follow the tracks of the majority. And if we go against the grain, as some of us try to do, and have done since childhood, we are scolded and scorned. And we're told that the great champions, the great heroes that we hold in the pantheon, the Albert Einsteins, the Frida Kahlos, and so many others, that they are different and that they are allowed to behave like that because they're different. But that for the rest of us, the rank and file of humanity, we must toe the line. And it's as if there's no scope for originality for the majority, that only a small number of free thinkers and free doers can be actually original. My message to anyone, if anyone cares, it's that there's scope for us all to be original. There's scope for us all to think out of the box, to be a Frida Kahlo, to be an Albert Einstein, to push society, and more importantly, to push our own creation to the limits. Something that I think is so incredibly important and that society would benefit from if there were a lot more original thinkers in our ranks, a lot more people who trusted themselves and their own judgment, rather than merely following in the tracks of others.